Sometimes I wonder if celebrities were ever real human beings at any point, or if maybe they are all lizard people and aliens. Was Alex Jones right this whole time? God, I feel dirty even asking that question as a joke. But seriously, every now and then, a celebrity says something where you think, were you ever one of us? Have you ever had a real job and real responsibilities in times where you actually struggled? And the answer sometimes is no. We found that out with the autopsy of Beyonce's latest song. Her dad busted his fucking ass so that she could have a career in entertainment, but she's never worked a soul-breaking 9 to 5 in her entire life. She's happy to pretend that she has, though, in order to sell more concert tickets and get more streams. And while entertainment is a real job, without it, I guess we'd all just be staring at the walls alone with our thoughts. And given what we see on social media these days, people need distractions badly. There's always going to be something disingenuous about a celebrity trying to relate to those of us who have had low-paying jobs, have had to make sacrifices to ensure the essentials get paid before anything else, and who don't just play dress-up and make-believe to earn hundreds of thousands and eventually even millions of dollars. Which brings me to Sydney Sweeney, the young lady who I recently defended in a video about body positivity, who currently stars on HBO's Euphoria, did an interview with The Hollywood Reporter where she talked about her career, and she talks about her financial hardships. Now, because someone here is going to be a Sydney Sweeney fan and go, you don't know her, she did have a hard life growing up. Yes, very similar to Beyonce. In the interview, she talks about her family moving to LA when she was a child so that she could pursue a career in acting, and that they were poor. She even talks about at one point living in a motel with her parents and her brother for a period of time. So, you would think that that would make you realize that when you say shit like, I can't take a 6-month break and have the income to cover that you're going to sound like a first-class fucking asshole. We'll come right back to that though. But first, Sydney Sweeney reportedly made $200,000 for the first season of Euphoria, $350,000 for the second season. Perhaps less than you would think a Hollywood star would make. And I'm sure Zendaya makes way more as the main star of the show. But you guys all routinely get a 75% raise at your job every year, right? What? No, you got a 5 cent an hour raise last year? Huh. Well, anyway, on top of that, she recently starred in 2 Amazon Prime exclusive movies, and is currently filming Madam Web, the next Sony movie in their Spider-Man without Spider-Man cinematic universe. But she says she doesn't make enough from acting to afford to live in LA, and that she does brand deals with Armani and Miu Miu, designer brands a normal human being can't afford, because she has to. Oh, do you have to go do some part-time work where you model the most expensive, most fashionable clothes in the world? Oh, I bet nurses who are part-time Instacart drivers are so sorry to hear that. And back to that 6-month off thing. Who is that a fucking reality for? I have never, in my life, been friends, co-workers, family with someone who could take 6 months off. 6 months! Half a year of not working? 12 years at my last job, I took a 2-week vacation once. Not once a year, once. If most people went to their boss and said, yeah, I'm gonna take 6 months off, so see you when I get back, their boss would say, hey, take the whole year, 'cause you're fucking fired. And as I also mentioned in that Beyonce video, over half of Americans don't have $1,000 in a bank account right now. They couldn't take a week off, never mind 6 months. She says, I have to give 5% to my lawyer, 10% to my agents, 3% to my business manager. I have to pay my publicist every month, and that's more than my mortgage. Well, I got a place you can start saving some money. Fire that publicist. Because they let you do an interview where you talked about how you, a person who likely made at least $500,000 last year with all your projects and brand deals, doesn't have anyone she can turn to pay the bills or call for help. Sydney Sweeney said that. A person who made $300,000 to film 8 episodes of a TV show, in an interview, said, I don't have someone supporting me, with a straight face. Your publicist sucks at their job. But you know what? Maybe I'm too hard on her. Yes, this is a business where you have a limited time to really make money, and at some point, you're gonna have to live off that money for the rest of your life. Sydney, you're only 24 now. You're getting good roles. This is the time to work as much as you can. Squirrel as much away as you can. You shouldn't be talking about taking 6 months off. Because, next thing you know, you're going to be a 30-year-old woman. In Hollywood. Too young to play the hot mom. Too old to play hot anything else. And then, you won't need to worry about trying to get 6 months off. You'll be getting that and more in between cameo appearances in movies, lame gigs on reality shows, and guest roles on sitcoms where they pay you a few bucks in return for the audience to go, "Oh, that girl was from something, right?" Waiting for the credits, seeing your name and going, "Huh, that does sound kind of familiar. Oh, was she the girl on that HBO show with the 20-year-olds in high school?" Ask the 6th Build cast members on Party of 5, 90210, Saved by the Bell, Dawson's Creek, or other 90s high school teen shows how many job offers rolled their way when they hit their mid-30s. You can ask them when they're serving you your lunch.